Hey everyone, I wanted to give you an update. You're the first to know that in honor of the 10-year anniversary of my senior film from film school, which was my first major production. It was also one of my favorite things I've ever worked on. It was originally called The Broken, but you may know it as The Lesbian Western. Not only did it get over 30,000 views on YouTube, but it was the belle of the ball at my first AOF Film Festival back in 2013. And it's what got me into the Top 100 Indie Filmmakers book by Del Weston. So I wanted to share, this is the original poster here. And I'm so excited that we also got a character poster for each one of the characters to include the villain. But to celebrate the 10th year anniversary, so I wrote the film and shot the film in 2011. I graduated from school and then did all the post-production and finished it in 2012. And in 2013, as I mentioned, it premiered at the AOF Film Festival, where it was nominated for Best Western. And then it also played at the 2016 Marshall Film Festival, where it was nominated for Best Guerrilla Film, Best Makeup Effects, and Best Cinematography. So I went back to the original vision, which was called The Broken. And in 2020, The Broken, which is much more of a horror film version, it's all black and white, it's 4:3, there's no music, it was supposed to come out, but the AOF Film Festival was not canceled, but delayed. So in 2021, I'm gonna have the screening of The Broken, which is the original director's vision version of the film. And so I wanted to show you, these are the film posters, both with and without the laurels, because it's in both the AOF Film Festival and also the Hollywood Dreams Film Festival. So this is Kaz, AKA the villain. This is the hero, AKA the woman in the black hat, AKA No Name, both with and without the laurels. And I'm just really excited. This is the junkie, AKA Nat or Natalie. And again, with or without the laurels. And then this is the girl, AKA Kelly. And again, with and without the laurels. So I'm super excited to have this new vision and new version of the film. This is the poster for the film. The others are the character posters. So as you can see, the tone and everything is very different from the original Lesbian Western, which came out premiered in 2013, but was made in 2011. So again, it's 2021, so 10 years this year. Again, this is with the laurels. But the other thing that I'm super excited about is that I have a kind of secret project, which is I had original score written for the film. And in cahoots with my buddy John and his partner Darren at Monster Sound and Picture here in Las Vegas, I have a remastered version and complete soundtrack for the film. So Christopher Yardley, who is this magnificent musician from Australia, originally gave me these tracks here, which is about 18 minutes worth of music. And I repurposed one of them as the outro or kind of the like reprise at the end of the film. And in post with the amazing audio engineers at Monster Sound and Picture, I was able to flesh this out and turn it into a full soundtrack. And as we're all fans of Tarantino, I was very excited to be able to add in some bonus versions and remixes and different versions of the songs to really represent the film. Because a lot of people didn't get to see it. They may not even know that this is a soundtrack to some kind of a movie. They may just stumble upon the album. So there's music in here, like the odd number tracks, but the even number tracks are snippets of dialogue and cool pieces of audio from the film. So as you can see, this is kind of the soundtrack over here. So song, dialogue, song, dialogue, song, dialogue. And over here is like bonus songs. So we have all the original demos that I got from Christopher back like 10 years ago. as well as some cinematic versions of the film where you get to hear the music, but also you get to hear the scene that the music plays under. So if you've never seen the film, it gives you a better understanding of like what's going on and what the characters are going through and all this stuff. So I wanted to preview the album release because it's coming out in April to celebrate this kind of year-long 10-year anniversary of one of my favorite film projects. And I'm so excited. I really want to reconnect with the cast and crew and everyone I worked on it with. But I also really want to celebrate this film because it's so near and dear to my heart. So this is the album cover. This is Sasha Rayburn, who is an amazing actor and martial artist. And I'm so thrilled that I was able to work with her. And this is the track listing. So as you can see, this corresponds with the Broken movie poster, which is here. And I really felt helps to pull in some of the posters from both versions of the film. Those are the Broken, and these are the Lesbian Western. So very wildly different kind of genres and takes and everything, but super cool if I do say so myself. I'm really excited. April's going to bring a lot of new things. My goal is to release a new track every day over the course of the month, and you'll be able to buy the album everywhere. It's being distributed through CD Baby, so you can get it on all the streaming platforms. So if you want to learn more about this project, please follow along by going to patreon.com/Shane Borza. I would love to have you join me in the community because you'll not only get exclusive behind the scenes things that nobody else can get. You'll be able to have the album release party that I want to throw. You may be able to get the album before anyone else. You may be able to hear a preview of the album. And you'll also be able to get on the journey to other soundtracks because I have 4 albums coming out this year. We're going to release 1 per quarter. This is the first announcement of that. It's going to be 3 soundtracks and my first album of slam poetry / hardcore poetry, as I like to call it. So this is a world exclusive. I'm so excited to reveal that. And I'm also really excited because after being an indie film for like 20 years, I'm having my first soundtracks come out. And it really makes me feel like I'm completing the films because, you know, film is a mixed media and we watch it, but we also hear it. And if you're anything like me, your favorite soundtracks are a real easy and kind of a portable way to feel like you're rewatching the movie or reliving the movie no matter where you are. And so I hope you check out Lesbian Western. The trailers and everything are up on YouTube. And please join in on Patreon. I'd love to have your support, and I'd love to get out more cool projects like this for you. So connect with me on Patreon or anywhere else. Ask me questions. I'd love for you to check out my art, whether it's writing, movies, or albums. And I can't wait for you to hear the music. It's really so good. So thank you so much for checking this out. And I'll give you one more look. These are the tracks. So again, you get to hear awesome music, snippets from the film, some different remixes and versions, as well as all the original demos. And for, you know, music fans who really like to get into that, I thought it'd be really fun to listen to the original tracks that I got 10 years ago in Australia, and also the remastered tracks that the wizards at Monster Sound and Picture were able to do. And then here, as I mentioned, is the awesome cover with Sasha Rayburn. And I want to give a shout out to one of my patrons and also one of my friends, Cameron Dunn, who is a makeup effects artist in Australia. He has a company called Blood Guy FX, and I believe it's bloodguyfx.com, FX. And he helped me select this album cover. We went through about 6 different drafts, and you know, he was like, "Oh, this is cool. Oh, that one's, I really like that one." I'm like, "Oh, that one's okay." And then he saw this, he was like, "Stop! That's the album cover." So it's like, I know. But I didn't give him any information because I didn't want to skew him. But anyway, super excited. Album release announcement. Please go to Patreon and support me so I can get more albums out this year for you, as well as more films. I have a number of film projects this year, and I have another feature and a whole bunch of shorts and all kinds of things. So join the community, get a peek behind the curtain, and I really hope that you can join me at the album release party, which will be in April. So see you then.